Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to this special little edition of Mojo Tarot. We're going to be answering some personal questions today, paid personal mini readings for you guys. If you will, please check the pinned comment and the description box for instructions, things like that. How are you doing, everybody? Oh, look, we got Ro from Inviting Possibilities to Ro. SherryMFPOPPINS. Love that name. Sherry motherfucking Poppins. Love it. We got Greg K in here. I see AngelEyes has popped in, and Lioness Kitty Cat decided to stop by. Thank you for showing the love. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I got the list up there. We got Greg K up first, Sherry MF Poppins, and then AngelEyes has already got two in there on the board. So let's get to answering these questions. Ron, Big Ron, what's going on, man? What is happening, brother? How are you guys doing on this fine Saturday morning? It's still a little overcast here, but the weather's gotten actually pretty warm. And it's, it is what it is. I decided to do this with, I've had a couple of extra little challenges for the month of January, so I was like, all right, well, I'm stuck here. I don't have anywhere to go, and all I've got is a bunch of housework that I'm procrastinating on with enthusiasm because, why would you? Never mind. I'm not going to go there. So I decided to got a hair this morning, if you will, and decided to answer some questions. Redbeard, what is going on? Lighthouse Massage, what is happening? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. If you will, pretty please hit that little like button for me. Comment, share, subscribe, all the neat little things that help my channel grow. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into this and see what we've got. We're going to start out with Greg K. You are up first, my man. And I expect a return from Sandra soon. Advice. Okay, gotcha. Let's see what's going to be happening for Greg and his person. What do we got for Greg, universe? What do we got for Greg? Miss Linda Yum Yum is here. An alluring empress. How are you doing, boo-boo? All right, Greg, let's get you taken care of, brother. I know about the patience thing. Being a Gemini, I'm not real keen on patience myself. All right, Greg. There is a lot of love in this situation. This person does have a lot of love for you, and it's very mature love. For whatever reason, she's holding back, and she's been holding back. This is an empress. This is somebody that will attract, not chase. I get the feeling that you will hear from this person. Right now, she got Seven of Swords here. That's lies and deception. But it's also a card of self-defense. I get the feeling that it might take a little while. Only because this person is going within. They're trying to figure out. You see, the Hierophant is someone that connects with their higher self. This is someone that's got a set of rules, regulations. It can be a card of marriage. It can be a card of, again, rules, regulations, guidelines to follow, things like that. Usually when the Hierophant comes up, it's a card of Taurus. It can be like somebody's dealing with a judge or a lawyer or a police officer or a referee, somebody that deals with rules. You know what I'm saying? But it's also about somebody following their own personal laurels, their own personal conviction. It's this guy is happy right here. The reason he's so happy is because he knows all the steps. He's figured out. This is somebody that's gone in on that hermit's journey that you see in the hermit card, and they've got their star. They've got their happiness up here. Well, they know exactly what all the rules and steps it's going to take for them to get up that stairwell all the way up to their happiness, okay? And this person is trying to figure out what their happiness is. And because of that, they may seem like they're lying. It's like there's confusion here about this. So it's not necessarily lies so much as it is lying to oneself, because they're a little confused, you know. And this is causing an extreme amount of heartbreak. It might feel like betrayal. It might feel really, really painful. But at the same time, there is a new stable offer coming, okay? Look. You got, yeah, there's a lot of burdens in this. But past the burdens, there is a new passionate beginning. There is a new stable offer. I'm going to get a few more cards for advice for you. Queen of Pentacles. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, generally seen as Virgo. I can tell you this without even pulling any more cards on it. There will be communication. There will be a new start or a new beginning. But you got to make sure that you know what you want, and she has to make sure that she knows what she wants. That takes somebody really going in. This is why we always say it's important for two people that if you're separated and you part ways or whatever, that you need to raise your vibration and raise your energetic level. You have to have learned the lessons from what that relationship was, correct? You both have to have done that. She has to come in with a new energy, and you have to come in with a new energy. And then you can come together. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands there will be a new beginning coming up, but you need to make sure that you're both doing your healing work. And with that, the Seven of Swords and the 10 of Swords there, you need to make sure that she really understands that she has to do her own healing. She has free will. She needs to do what is going to be right for her and happy for her. And you need to do the same for you. So let's get some quick advice for Greg and see what the universe has to say about this. No. That one. Okay. The World card. Two of Wands, the Fool, Knight of Cups. Greg, my brother. The World card. In order for you guys to come back together, the previous cycle has to end. It has to end. And the World card signifies, the end of a cycle, but it also signifies a new beginning with the Fool. If you walk all the way through the major arcana in tarot, you start out with the Fool card and it goes all the way up to the World card. There's your ending to what was. Here's you, okay? The Two of Wands. about to set off on a brand new cycle, a brand new adventure. Two of Wands. This is deciding what it is that you really want out of life. And what I mean by that is you need to go within, brother. You need to, and don't get me wrong, I know this is, you understand yourself and you understand your situation pretty well. Two of Wands, if the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in or having your ships come in, Two of Wands is deciding on what you want to come in. You need to look at your situation, really pay attention to yourself. And what you got to show your self-love. If you are dependent upon anyone, then you have this kind of neediness about yourself in that energy, right? Two of Wands is stopping, is similar to the Hermit card. Stopping and really deciding what it is that you want. You see, she's kind of contemplating. She's got one wand here. There's another wand over here. There's the World card, or the World, the globe, the World card. There's the World card. There's the globe. JoJo's got to get some more coffee in him. And then there's a little travel brochure down here with a VW van. I don't know if you can see that. You might need to take a trip. You might need to go on a vacation. You might need to do whatever. But decide what it is that you really want. And I mean, take a serious, long look at your life. Make sure that you're feeding yourself proper nutrition, getting exercise. Make sure that you are loving Greg, okay? Check your bank account. Do you need to fill it more? Do you need to get any kind of secondary education or continuing education? Do you need a degree? Do you want to live in a better place? Can you fix up your house? Do you want to make changes to your wardrobe? You need to take a serious look at your life without this other person and decide what it is that's going to make you happy. Because when you understand yourself and you are completely sovereign and solid in your own choices for yourself, then you can be happy by yourself. You don't have to worry about anybody else coming in. Now, of course, it's nice to have companionship. It's nice to be in union. It's nice to be in a relationship. But if we don't want to if we're not happy spending time with ourselves, by ourselves, who's going to be happy spending time with us? When you decide this, and really go on that journey and take a leap of faith of pouring love into yourself, you give yourself that bouquet, you take yourself out on a date, that is when other people, namely this other person, that's when she's going to come in with that cup of love for you, okay? I hope that makes sense, but you really need to make sure that you are loving on yourself. That's what it's going to take to end the cycle. Don't worry about what she's doing. You pay attention to Greg, because you're Greg. You're not just Greg. You are the Greg K. You are the motherfucking Greg K. The one and only. And you are perfect exactly the way you are. You've got flaws exactly perfect for you. How can you work on yourself? Again, nutrition. Are you eating right? Are you exercising? Are you taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally? Are you doing the right things for you? You see what I'm saying? So make sure that you're pouring into yourself. That will end the cycle. Decide what you want and take that new leap of faith into loving yourself. And that's when that love is going to come in. And look, right beyond that, Two of Cups. Something will happen in this situation, but you really have to look at what kind of energy you're bringing to the situation and how you are loving and taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself and setting healthy boundaries, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially, in all the ways. Take care of you. And then that energy the universe, if you do that, the universe has no choice but to respond. So I hope that gets a good answer for you. You know, you can expect a return, but you really have to love yourself and show you have to improve yourself, improve your life. Whether she comes back or not, no matter what she does, you have to love your life. And I know you can, because you are the Greg K. You got this, brother. I know you do. All right, next up on the list, we have SherryMFPOPPINS. What's up, boo-boo? How are you doing? Newbie Me, thank you so much for being here. Jenn, let's see, Marie Arana. Now that I've figured out to roll the R's on that, I love your name. Shell Bell, what's going on? Alluring Empress, how is everybody? How is everybody doing? Are you having a great, great Saturday? I hope it's a wonderful morning. Did everybody watch your cartoons? Because that's what Saturday mornings are really for. Drinking coffee, eating way too sugary cereals, and cartoons. Yes, sir, Greg. Man, I'm telling you, as much as I know you're worried about her, I know it's easier said than done, but you really, that's my purpose at MojoTarot. The reason I started this was so that people could go within themselves, and you better your own life and worry about you, and I guarantee you, everything else will start to click and fall into place, baby. Yes, it will. All right. SherryMFPOPPINS, what is going on, boo-boo? What's blocking you? Well, let's see. What is blocking you? Okay. I'm being called for kippers on this one. But don't worry, we're going to get you. I really don't use these for personal reads much, but for some reason I'm getting a strange hit to do so. All right, hang on. What's blocking? Oh, what's blocking? Okay, Sherry. Are you married by any chance? You can just put it back in put it in the comments there. I don't know much about your story, but what I'm seeing is that you're looking off into the distance. You're putting too much thought onto that. You're single. Okay. You're fighting yourself thinking too much about this. What's blocking you is you. And I know that sounds strange. You're kind of in your head looking towards the future. Okay, distant horizons. Number 36. You're looking off into the future, right? You're thinking, okay, one day I want to be married, I want to have a kid, I want this, that, and the other. You're looking at your future looking at what you want in the future, right? And you've got this ideal whatever in mind, whether it's a person or whether it's a situation, the marriage, the children, all this other stuff. And you're working away at this, but you're working on thinking about it too hard. This toil and labor card underneath here is the overall for what this is pulled here. You've got distant horizons, marriage, and child. You're thinking about it too much. You got to let that emphasis go. Sure, that's a part of life, and I'm sure you're a wonderful person, and these things will come in. They will come in the future. But and you may feel, the tick of the biological clock. I understand that that's a thing for women. It is for guys too, believe it or not. But you're placing too much emphasis on it. You believe that this will bring you justice somehow. It won't. By concentrating on it so much, it's going to bring you a tower. You have to see things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man can be, it can be stagnancy to a certain degree. Man, I got to clear that. Hold on. Move this little light over so we're not getting quite such the glare. The Hanged Man can be stagnancy about things. Well, you see how this lady is hung here, and what's she looking at? She's looking at a pool of esoteric things. There's all kinds of little runes and markings here. You really got to study yourself and your life path, okay? And really concentrate. Instead of concentrating on this so much, which will come, it will, in the distant horizon, not too far distant, but it will come. But you've got to focus on your path, much like what I told Greg there. You've got to focus on yourself. 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody single, ready to mingle. Somebody that is looking good, feeling good, smelling good, got their bank on. This is somebody, this is Virgo energy. This is somebody that is just... they are self-contained, okay? And again, I know I preach this, I spew it, I know I sound like a broken record. You got to pour into yourself. You are concentrated so much on this part, and you're kind of fretting yourself over it because you think that this is what's going to bring you justice. It's not. It's going to bring you a tower. You need to be happy for you. SherryMFPOPPINS is SherryMFPOPPINS, girlfriend. What makes you happy? And if you find yourself thinking too much about this, watch a cat video. Better yet, for you, go out and see some Chippendales. Girl, do some body shots off of, the latest male review. Go out and have some fun for Sherry. Enjoy your singlehood. You've really got to be in love and enjoy your life, and you can't fret on whatever this is. Now, you're looking at stability, you're looking at the long term, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with having goals of going towards that, but you got to enjoy being yourself. You got to stop fighting yourself on this, okay? Yeah, get to work. You got to work on you. You've got to work on that blockage. You need to become the Empress, Sherry. Because let me tell you, the Empress looks good. The Empress attracts, does not chase. The Empress reigns over her personal sovereign empire. She is loving, caring, nurturing, kind, creative, beautiful. She has all 4 queens crowns at her disposal. She is all 4 queens. She's the Queen of Cups, very mothering, nurturing, loving, kind. She is the Queen of Wands. Damn, she looks good. She has got 2 legs that go all the way up from the ground and make a squeezable ass out of themselves. She looks stunning and is charismatic and has ambition, has vivaciousness to her, has a spark to her, right? She is the Queen of Swords. She is kind. She is communicative. She is very intelligent, but she will not hesitate to cut someone's face off if they approach her in the wrong way. She is the Queen of Pentacles. She has her bag on. She looks good, smells good, is quite confident, makes solid ground, stable decisions in life, love, and money. You got to go here. Your blockage is you. Look at your life and figure out exactly where are your stopping points. Where's the money? You need to make your life look good for you. What's going to make you happy? So what kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of clothes do you want to wear? How do you want your hair done? Do you have the career that you want? Are you living in the place that you want to live? Concentrate on those things. Concentrate on improving SherryMFPOPPINS' life, and all of this will fall into place. But you need to get here. It's going to take a little work. It takes work for all of us. I know what I'm saying is easier said than done. Trust me. I can feel you on the other side of that screen telling old Jojo that he's number 1 with the most special of fingers. Be nice, Sherry. I love you. I know you love me too. It's going to take work, and you have to put that work into yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Just live, baby. Live and be single. You are beautiful. You have imperfections, and you get to work on yourself. You get to live your life. You need to... have you ever heard Just Wait by Blues Traveler? There's a line in that song that I love that says, time is the beauty of the road being long. You got to get here first, baby. This is the pre-Empress. Got to stop fighting yourself, work on it, and go from the pre-Empress to the Empress. The actual Empress. The one that wears the MF Poppins crown. You be good with you, and I guarantee you all of this will fall into place. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Sherry. I greatly appreciate you. I hope that makes sense. But seriously, look at your life and pay attention to that. And, don't fret too much over all this stuff coming in or what you want to be. Put it this way. You have to enjoy the journey, not sit there and focus on the destination. You need to enjoy yourself right now, baby. And get out there. Like I said, girl, go see the Chippendales. Go do some body shots. Go, be good. Don't end up with some kind of colorful arrest record. Don't, do as JoJo says. Don't do as JoJo did. Ugh. Oh, my God. Tell you what, I only had a couple of mug shots from my heady days of piracy and jackassery, but in every one of my mug shots, I am grinning from ear to ear, smiling like a damn Cheshire cat, because JoJo has experienced a couple of days of jackassery. I know it's hard to believe, but yes, one time I woke up naked in a tree. Long story. We'll talk later. There you go, Sherry. I hope that helps. Mountain Girl. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll be on for a couple of hours tomorrow morning, but your 7:30 is my 9:30. So I'll look at that. Maybe I can scooch it back by half an hour or so, but I'm trying to get that standard time slot every morning. But I understand you guys, you kids out there on the West Coast, that might be a little early for you. I used to bartend. I bartended for almost 10 years myself. So, I'm very familiar with drink slinging. I mean, there are the fine, exquisite cocktails that you can mix and serve. Yes. And you can be the psychiatrist for those that are a little downtrodden and having a hard drink. Then there's the kind of bartending that we did with the college bar where you're serving like 30 drinks within a minute. Just, okay, you want a Cosmopolitan? No. How about a shot of Jack? There. Here's your beer. Boom, 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 boom. Take. Go, 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 go. And then there's the music in the background. Ooms, 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 ooms. Oh, yeah. Sookie now. And everybody's partying and playing. Somebody's in the bathroom doing way too many lines of their favorite cacao leaves. You know what I mean? Those days are long since gone for JoJo, but I do remember them. I remember it well. It really depends on what kind of bartending you're doing, because there are different levels, and bartending is really nothing more than tending to the bar and being an adult babysitter. I loved it. It was very fun and a great way to make money, but oh my, those were amazing days. All right, we are moving on to AngelEyes. I know Angel put in 2 here. Let's see. Taurus's actions, feelings. All right, AngelEyes got a couple of. She's gone into Empress mode. She's got all kinds of them coming towards her. Let's see what we've got for the Taurus. Uh-oh. I got my deck upside down. Hold on. The Taurus's next actions and feelings. Hang on, let me get a little bit more on this. The next actions are they're going to be holding back just a little bit. They are going to take a leap of faith forward, but I think this 4 of Pentacles is them holding back on feelings just a little bit. They're not going to be telling you anything or expressing everything. They are going to take a leap of faith, and they are working on themselves. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Taurus energy is one of wealth and quality, and they really do work hard. They're going to be in their head a little bit. They are going to be taking a leap of faith towards you, but they're not, it's brand new. They're not going to just open up and tell you everything right off the bat. They're not going to flood you with their entire life story, because they're working on getting their own ish together, Okay. Well, you can understand. If you had a nice date with him, you're just getting to know one another. So he's still holding back a little bit. He's not going to unload everything in his life on you, because as much as you see the nice parts of him, no matter who you date, you can date someone and they got their own ish going on. He does too, just like everybody else. He's in his head a little bit about it. He's not just going to be forward and open with every single problem that he's ever had. You know what I mean? Or everything that he's got going on. He's just slowly getting to know you. He is taking that leap of faith. He's trying to take care of himself, and he's in his head a little bit about things, just because he is trying to work on himself and be presentable for you as well. So, give me a couple more of this. Yeah, he sees it. He's changing his mind. He knows he's got regrets and remorse about stuff that's happened in his past. And he's thinking about that. He's looking at the entire situation from, a prospector's point of view. It's sort of like if you go into an area and let's say you're a gold miner, right? You go into an area and you've plotted out the area and say, well, there's this vein of gold over here in mine 6, and then there's a little bit over here, and he's looking at the field. He's sort of 7 of cups in that way, that he's looking at everything. He's looking for his wish fulfillment. You definitely fit the bill, and he's looking back and kind of discovering himself, trying to get to this King of Pentacles here. He's a little bit in his head, and he knows that there's love out there, but he's also still got a little bit of regret and remorse from, the stuff that he's been through. So he's really taking a serious look at it with that Hanged Man. Because of that, he's not going to be all open and dumping all of his problems and everything onto you. When we talk about somebody we love, we have a partner, right? With that partner, somebody that you love, you care about, you trust, that's the moments when you can be truly open and vulnerable in front of someone, and it's okay to not be okay. You understand? At this stage where you're just dating, he's not going to be dumping all of that into this. He's going to be reserved. But he's a human. He's got things that he's really good at, and he's got flaws himself. He's in his head thinking about that, and he's looking at things from the past that he regretted, and he's really taking a serious look at it and coming up. He's looking at things from a new perspective. He does see wish fulfillment with you, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He likes it. He likes him some AngelEyes. I mean, that's a little bit of passion right there. Ooh. He's healing. He's doing the work. He's healing. And he sees some wish fulfillment. He wants him some AngelEyes candy. He wants, that vehicle that he drives, that front seat that's over there from beside the driver's seat. That's where he wants to put the AngelEyes candy. You sit your candy right there in that chair. He definitely sees it as candy, though. Yeah, baby. And he's putting emotion into this. He really is. But the thing is, it's really good because he's not just developing emotions for you. He is holding back right now, but he's also developing emotions for himself. He's seeing the entire thing of relationships from a different point of view. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's get on to your other one, which is, let's see, Aqua Actions. Good Lord, you're a very popular young lady, aren't you? Yeah. AngelEyes has got them. She's been working on herself, so now she's got all kinds of prospects coming out of the woodworks. Yep. People are interested in them some AngelEyes candy. Yep. She's out there breaking hearts and just, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, doing all the things and getting lots and lots of attention, aren't you? Silly, mindful of what you do with people's hearts. Be good, AngelEyes. Don't hurt them. All right, the Aqua. What's the Aqua? How's about that Aqua? A little guarded. Maybe something's happened in the past. Trying to move on to calmer waters. Be mindful of being a rebound with this one. Okay. The Aqua. The Aqua is going to be coming forward. The Aqua is defensive. Something has happened in this person's past, maybe recent past, I'm not sure, but they are the wounded warrior. They do like you. They think you're absolutely gorgeous, and they're very highly attracted to you. They're also trying to move their own life forward, and they're trying to get, the Aqua is trying to get Wusa with Aqua. You know what I'm saying? And they might be in a little bit of player energy. They're just trying to calm their life down and find something fun to do. You know what I mean? They are going to be taking a leap of faith forward, and they're still healing. They're still healing. Two of Cups. They do have emotion for you. It is a strong connection in their eyes, but they might be a little bit reserved. This person's trying to find themselves. They need to heal. And they're trying to discover themselves, trying to discover their light side and their shadow side and really connect with the higher version. You know what I'm saying? They see the potential of this connection. They see it as really, really strong. But this person has got something deep within them that, like, they were wounded before, or they've been through something that was really hurtful or whatever. And they may seem to be a little bit defensive. Again, with a Knight of Wands there and a Six of Swords, there's still something else in this person's energy, whether it's someone or a situation or just a inner child wound that they need to heal, something. So I'd be mindful of that. Just watch their intentions. I don't think they're a bad person or anything. I don't even think that they would be completely conscious of what it is that they're doing. But they do feel a strong connection, and they again, you've got some good looking candy. What kind of dresses are you wearing? Are you doing little butt lifts or something, or little leg lifts to act? I mean, I'm telling you, people out there are checking out some AngelEyes candy. When I say candy, I mean the bubbles. I mean all of the curves, all of they very highly sexualized. People want to screw you, AngelEyes. People would like to have sex with you. Yes, they would. They would like the hot and the creamy and the dreamy and the steamy. They want the sticky and the ooey gooey. Pilates. Yep. You go, girl. Get your itch on. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Make somebody want to tap it and sop you up with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? He is working on it, but he's got to heal. He's got to heal. So he is going to be coming forward. He is going to be frisky and, all that. He is going to try to take a leap of faith in this. He does see a real connection with you, okay? But he's got some healing to do, and he needs to go within and really connect with himself. Yeah, there he is. There he is, King of Swords. You gotta be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to his actions. Don't listen to his words. Watch his actions. Is he just coming over when it's convenient for him? Is he just coming over when all of a sudden his pants fit a little bit too tight? You know what I'm saying? Watch that. Because he really, really needs to heal whatever this is first. And I don't think he's a bad person. I think he sees you as a beautiful woman, and he does have emotion for you, but he's also got to heal himself. So just be mindful of that, AngelEyes. You got this, boo-boo. Out there looking good, teasing men all over the place. We see your game. We see your game. Checking out all your options and stuff, walking around, strutting, and you look, I see how it is. You're wearing that cologne. You're wearing that little red dress. We see you, AngelEyes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You go get it, girl. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Somebody wants to slap that ass. Yes, they do. They might not say it. They might not do it, but they want to. All right, let's see who we've got next. And let me sign into this and see what we've got going on. PayPal is dumb. Let me just go ahead and state that. PayPal is dumb because it won't let me stay logged in on the thing. I gotta get a code. It's a code. Okay. Okay. Let's see who we got. Let's see, we got Felicia. Sorry, y'all, I'm bouncing back and forth between between all the things. You know. Show me the list. Okay. D-Love, I got you on there. Let's read. Okay. And sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. And go back over here. We have, okay. And then we got Bruno. Okay. So let me update my list here real quick, and then we will jump into it. Laura, what's going on, boo-boo? Newbie Me, thank you so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate you. Let me get everybody typed in here. Let's see. Felicia S. What is your screen name, boo-boo? I don't know if you're listening. Okay, Sherry, I've got you on the list. Let me find you in the thing. I'm just marking up my list. I got and Jennifer. Where's Jennifer? What is your name? And I know I saw one in here a second ago. Where you at? Where'd it go? And yes, Sherry, I did get yours. Thank you so much, by the way. Where'd it go? I know I saw this a moment ago. Thank y'all for your patience and bearing with me. Have a cup of Joe. That's right. Where is it? Where was... Sorry, y'all. I'm looking for one thing here. Just bear with me. I'm telling you, I'm going to get all of it. I promise. I promise. I know there was one. There it is. Okay. Felicia S. Here we go. And I saw, Felicia, what you had set up there, so I got you covered. And we got Sherry on there too. Okay. What am I missing? No, that's it. It's D love, not C love. By the way. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you wake up on Saturday morning and go, you know what? I'm twiddling my thumbs. I got nothing better to do. Let's jump on and do live. And then we do this and don't really get fully prepared. Hi, I'm Jojo. I'm human too. Woohoo! Big party time. Enjoy the coffee. All right. Felicia. Past, present, future. With advice. All right. I'm going to do this way. Let's see. Okay, Felicia. That's okay, D-Love. I got you. Well, somebody was getting a lot of attention. And you know, you guys, you probably saw victory with things, but had to go within and really rein in your expectations. You get the card of Taurus. I don't know what their exact signs are, Felicia, but somebody was getting a lot of attention. In the current state of things, I see there's a new passionate beginning, but there's also heartbreak from whatever. Somebody may have been getting attention from someone else, carrying on a few little extracurricular things, or it's just an overall feeling that this is only passion and there's no real emotion there. Because we see a lot of wands. We see somebody going within, you know, trying to hang on to their own morals, their own code, doing their own thing because they know what it takes to get to that star. There's passion, but is there love? Now, in the future, we see the Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, which speaks of divine timing. And we also see hidden emotions. Now, the emotions that are there will come to the light. The truth about this situation will come to the light. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you got the High Priestess. You need to go within and really connect with yourself. And so does Z. Yeah. Somebody's going to be a little sharp. You might have to get a little sharp. So, all right, Laura, I got you. The King of Swords is somebody that's wise, that's intelligent, gets a bad rap for being kind of a cold person. This is not a cold person. This is actually a very, very loving person, but is also highly intelligent, highly communicative. Again, will only speak the truth, will only receive the truth, and has amazing boundaries. This person has a sword and will use it. Okay, I got you, Jenn. What's coming up for this? You are going to have to put up your boundaries. If somebody's coming in with only passion, passion's great, but passion's like a big pile of kindling. It'll just and burn up and be gone. You want that slow, deep fire that builds coals. You need to speak your truth. That's how you're going to get justice in the situation. The Wheel of Fortune is going to spin in your favor. There are emotions in this situation that are hidden. And you know what? I'm going to get an extra card on that for Felicia. Okay. I got you, Jenn. Felicia, you're going to have to set your boundaries, and you're going to have to really put the foot down. Again, there is emotion in this situation, and you will get your justice out of it. Let me see. Hang on. Let me pull a couple extra cards right here. What's the moon? Oh. Hang on. What is the moon? Okay. There are, look. All right. There are emotions here. This is a strong bond, but somebody's really in their head about it. Really in their head about it. But there is a strong bond here. There is love. I mean, this girl, if you see that girl is drowning in water, drowning in emotion. And the moon, what's hidden will be brought to the light. The Wheel of Fortune is going to spin in your favor, Felicia, but it's probably going to take a little time. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, as far as time, is talking about like an entire year. Just coming in with passion. Passion's great. Don't get me wrong. But it can really put you in your head, and it can break your heart. It can feel rough, you know. Okay, this is you. You know, screen names and actual names are screwy. So I should have looked up and read that a minute ago, maybe. Passion by itself, you get 3 of Swords, okay? There is emotion there. And there are romantic feelings, but you're going to have to, this is where you're going to have to put your foot down and go, hey, you want some Newbie Me candy? You better be coming with the real deal. You know what I mean? You're going to have to lay down the law. Because this person does have feelings. You know, they do. But they got to show them. They got to come correct. You can only approach the King of Swords in a correct way. If you don't, the King and Queen of Swords, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, the King and Queen of Swords will cut your soul in half with just a couple of sentences. They can be harsh, cutting, and cold as hell and still be in the upright. Because they're speaking the truth. And the truth hurts. It does. Sometimes the truth is devastating. But that's part of the King of Swords mentality. Now, yeah, it's a strong soul. I mean, you got 2 cards of a strong soulmate, soul bond, twin flame, blah, 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 whatever. There's only 2 cards in the deck that describe that. And I'm, clarifying the moon and got both of those cards. So this is hidden. You're not seeing any of this yet. This person's in their head about it. Because they've got a life too. They've got other things going on. So, look. The sun. It could be something really, really good. But you just need to be mindful about the passion only part. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some real behind that. And it's, people have a hard time. I mean, I got my cards mixed up. People have a hard time with that sometimes. They're, in this day and age, there's so much out there to confuse people. There's so many different options on different social media. People are putting out, pictures. I mean, good God, every other girl I see on Facebook has got, some OnlyFans account, or whatever. So, in order to have something real, you've got to come at it correctly. You've got to really get to know somebody. And it's just going to take them a little time. With that moon, the Wheel of Fortune, again, time-wise, that's about a year for me as a reader. So it's going to take a little time. And you just got to go slow, make sure you get to know one another, have fun, go on dates, learn. But if it's just passion only, if it's just, that late night, hey, WYD, want to come over, Netflix and chill, that kind of crap, that's where you're like, we need to do something real. We need to, let's go on a date to a bookstore and look at all the different books and different subjects. What's he interested in? What are you interested in? Does it mesh? Have a conversation. And, and don't get me wrong, having a little roll in the hay is all fun. I mean, it's an exquisite part and a very important part of the chemistry and the fun of a relationship. But it only makes up, in actual time, that passion only lasts about 3%. There's another 97% where you need to cook together, spend time together. Are you watching TV shows together or movies? Do you have the same interests or hobbies? How have I drawn all over myself? Look at that. I got little pen marks everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not that he's more of a one-night stand person. It's that you have to put your boundary up and say, I'm not a one-night stand person. So you have no problem with romance. You have no problem with passion. You can jump in there and, back it up with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Warm up the chicken blubber. Newbie Me's gonna party. Yeah, baby. Get it spicy. However, that is one part of life. There's got to be the other parts in there. Now, over time, you get to know someone. Over time, you get to understand someone. And you have to be, that's where you have to be the king of swords. That's where you have to lay down your truth and go, look, I'm not here as a pit stop just for you to come in and do the pokey with. That's not happening. If you'd like to date and have something real, cool. If not, bye. See ya. You know what I mean? And you need to hold firm on your boundaries about that. So just make sure that you're keeping those proper boundaries up. That's what I got for you, boo-boo. Again, you asked about the future. On the future, there was the Wheel of Fortune and the moon with all those emotions, and that's what I clarified there. It can happen. That's where you got the Two of Cups, the Lovers, all that. It could be a very, very strong soulmate bond and soulmate union, but you just have to give it time, and you have to maintain proper boundaries and let him know that you're Newbie Me. You're Felicia. You're not just a piece of ass. You are a whole person with a whole life and goals and dreams and things that you want to do. You're not there as just a plaything. And you really need to set that in a King of Swords way, which the King of Swords is kind. The King of Swords is reasonable, but the King of Swords looks out for everybody. The King of Swords is a card of Aquarius, right? What is the card? It represents Aquarius. In the major arcana, Aquarius is the star card. It is the keeper of the emotions for everybody. And again, I always say that the King of Swords gets a bad rap as being somebody that's harsh and cold. He's not harsh and cold at all. He is there to defend, truthfully, the emotions of everyone, including himself. And will get cold and cutting if need be. But otherwise, very loving, kind, intelligent, well-spoken. This is a person of action, a person of thought, a person of intelligence. You know what I mean? So, exactly. Put clear boundaries up and say, yes, I'm very interested in you and I'd like to date you. I'd like to get to know you. Can we go for coffee? Again, a great place. I suggest this for a date all the time. Go to a bookstore. Usually bookstores nowadays usually have some sort of coffee shop attached to them. Go there, have some coffee, and walk around the bookstore. Look at all the different subjects of books. I mean, there's magazines, there's self-help stuff, there's stuff on spirituality. They usually sell tarot cards. There's usually books about woodworking or cars or whatever. There's something in a bookstore for everybody. And that way you really get to explore the different interests and hobbies of each person. See what I'm saying? And it's a great place. Plus, you get a good cup of coffee, and they usually have these badass oatmeal cookies at the one that I go to. Oh my God, they are delicious. I don't need them, but damn, I like them. You know what I'm saying? All right, Felicia, I greatly appreciate you, boo-boo. Let's see. We are going on to Jenn. Excuse me. Jenn, I saw your question, anything you see for a new job opportunities. Okay. Let's see what we've got for Jenn. What we got for Jenn? New job opportunities. You got to stop fighting yourself, for one thing, and you really need to decide. Don't hold back. Okay. King of Swords. We're just discussing the King of Swords, right? Again, the King of Swords is a highly intelligent. This is a person of thought. The swords are thoughts. They are actions. They are decisive. Go for it. And Four of Pentacles reversed. I keep all of my cards straight up, and I only take reversals if they come out of the deck that way. There you go. Stop holding back. You've really got to go for what it is that you want, and you have to look at this job situation from a new perspective. You don't just go somewhere thinking, well, I'm going to be, like, let's say, for example, if you're going to get a job at Walmart, right? I'm not going to go, if I go in there, I'm not going to go in there saying, oh, well, I'm just going to get a job as a clerk or this or that or the other. No, I'm Mojo. I know my skills, I know my value, and I know my worth. I'm going to go in there and get the job with the idea in mind that, oh, not only can I get this job, I'll end up managing the whole damn store, and I'll do it so well that they make me a district manager over 4 of 5 stores. Okay? You have to look at your true potential. Your true potential is that of a king. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Mainly Aquarius energy is seen as that, but it's all air signs. And air signs are smart. Air signs they get a bad reputation, okay? Because they can be a little cold and cutting at times, but don't doubt, especially with Gemini and Aquarius, well, all air signs, don't doubt their brilliance. Don't doubt your own brilliance. You got to get sharp with it. You've got to know what your goals are, and you've really got to put the work in. You are smart. You are worth, and you need to know your worth when you're going after different jobs. Apply for that job that you don't think you can get, because you'll probably get it. Don't hold back. List all of your skills. You know, say if you were going in there and you were going to that job at Walmart, you wouldn't just list your skills as, well, I'm good with reading and stocking and checking inventory and stuff like that. No, I'm not good at just reading and stocking and checking inventory. I'm good at looking at the projections to know, well, last month we sold 4 or 5 cases of these. So on the order list, we've only got 3. Well, we need to order, 6 or 7 to be prepared to make sure that we don't run out of that again. You've got logical skills, so you're a step above what it is that you're shooting for. And you need to see this. You need to see this from a new perspective. How you're looking at your job, you need to look at it more long-term and real scope and scale of what it is you're looking at. The 5 of Wands is like practice. This is, you see these people here, and you could be arguing with yourself, because 5 of Wands can be the card of arguing. But these people are building a scaffolding together. It's kind of haphazard and it's kind of chaotic, but they're actually not fighting with each other. They're they're putting all of this together and holding it together, and this person's getting the little light, right? You got to go within. This is a lot like the Hermit card, but this is my Luke Skywalker card, the Two of Swords. Quit worrying about what other people have to say. The birds always mean messages in the tarot. And you see this person's telling the girl, yeah, but you can't do this. Blah, 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 blah. No, you can't go for that job because so-and-so said blah, 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 blah. And this person's coming in with all this, oh, come on, Jenn, you don't want that. You want to, fuck those people. Fuck the rumors. Screw what everybody else says. Go within. What does Jenn want? Because Jenn's been through it. Jenn's got a couple of tattoos. Jenn's been scraped up. Jenn's tired of the bullshit. Jenn is, don't get in your head. Don't listen. This is the headache card. See the birds? See the messengers? See how the bird is squawking into his ear and he's like, oh, I don't know, listening to this bull. Fuck those people. What do you want? What do you want? And it takes a lot of thought to go in and do that. You're going after the star. You got to stop fighting yourself. You got to stop listening to what these other people say. Stop listening to what these other people say. Decide. The twos are about balance. Decide for yourself. Fives are about change. Change this shit. Stop arguing with yourself. Because when you do, and you see this from a new perspective, King of Pentacles. That's all the cheddar, baby. That's money in the bank. Stop holding back. Stop holding yourself back. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. You've obviously got potential. Real potential. So you need to stop holding back. If you need to take a class to learn something, if you need to, look, High Priestess in the reverse. I'm going to flip these cards around so they're not in reverse. The High Priestess holds her secrets, right? Stop keeping Jenn a secret. Jenn doesn't need to be a secret. Jenn needs to be out in the public. Jenn needs to be a King of Swords. Jenn needs to be a King of Pentacles. In the masculine energy, go for it. Go get it. Don't hold back. Don't keep it a secret. See things from a different perspective. Make the decision. Quit listening to other people. Don't worry about what other people say. Stop fighting with yourself in your head about all the what is and what, oh, well, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. I hope that makes sense. Really look at your situation. If you need to get some continuing education, if you need to get a degree, if you need to, whatever it is you need to do, you need to go for it. You need to go for the jobs that people say you don't think you can get. Or that little voice in the back of your head that's telling you, no, you can't do that. No, I wouldn't be good at that. I won't succeed at that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go for it. Stop holding back. Stop keeping Jenn a secret. Don't get in your head about it. Don't get upset. If you get upset, you're going to keep the Wheel of Fortune from spinning in your favor. And now I'm going to turn all these cards around. I hope that makes sense, Jenn. You've got real potential. Go get it. Go do it. You're a badass. Go show people. Go show people what the cards already seem to know. That Jenn is worth her weight in gold. Damn, how many cards did I flip over? Did I shuffle wrong? All right, let me fix my cards. Damn it. Damn it. Such a pouty little tarot reader, ain't I? All right, Jen. Next week we got D-Love. And I know we added somebody to the list. Who was that? I know we got, let's see, Laura. I added her to the list. Oh, and there's that PayPal thing again. That is just annoying as piss. All right, hold on just a moment, folks. Let me get this sorted. Well, I really did go for it with the like I said, I try to keep all my cards in the same direction and the way I shuffle, but I guess that's the way it needs to be today. So y'all can see. I can't tell you how many times a week I do this. Go through and straighten out all my damn cards because inevitably I end up shuffling wrong. You know, I do read reversals, but I try to keep them all, I try to keep my decks all in the upright. And if one goes reverse, then, you know, I'll read it that way. But every now and then, without thinking about it, I'll grab the deck and shuffle wrong, and then all the cards, I mean, they just get all kinds of mixed up. Because generally, I do not read reversals. It's only if they flip out or come out of the deck that way. And then I won't even read them that way sometimes then. It's just sort of a go by the gut feeling kind of thing. All right, let me see my little code here because PayPal will not let me stay tuned in. Or logged in, rather. Okay. All right, we are adding KatieK. Yep, we are on D-Love. Let me find my little list. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I need some elbow room. I do. Okay. There we go. D-Love, what do we got for you? Let's see. Yours, I believe, was what's coming up for D-Love? What is coming up for D-Love? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh my. D-Love, you minx. What? What have you got going on? What kind of underwear have you been putting on? Got a little lingerie happening or something? Got a little spice time going on. King of Swords. Again, this is somebody that is highly intelligent, sharp, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Devil, that is Capricorn energy. Somebody is looking good. Either you find somebody highly tempting or they find you highly tempting, but there is somebody coming in that sees all of the stuff. I mean, everything. And somebody is looking tasty. Somebody, like the little guy in Coming to America. Somebody want to suck you up with a biscuit. You know, so they want to do more than that. Yeah, I get really, really sexual vibes off of this. Be careful of addiction. Be careful, you know, the devil can be addiction. It can be coming from fear or ego or insecurity, things like that. And this goes both ways. Somebody might need to be careful of that with you. You might have such a strong personality that you might be a little aggressive. What you been doing, D-Love? What you been doing? Don't lie to JoJo. Coming off as a little bit of a temptress. A little bit of a... You get a little spicy, aren't you? I'll bet $20 on it. Yep. There's somebody that sees you as highly tempting, but they also see a little, I mean, just a smidge of toxicity in there. Like, oh, this looks so good and so tempting, it could be bad for me. Somebody does see a long-term situation with you, though. This person is working to achieve things. They're changing their life around. They're doing something different. They're exploring new things, new options. They find you highly tempting. D-Love. They want to touch your butt. they do. This is somebody that's going to be truthful, that's going to be straightforward with you. They're not going to play games. They do find you tempting. They do see potential for 10 of Cups. I mean, that's all the things. But they're also changing something in their life. There's something that they're doing that is different. Hang on. What is that about? Where's this going for D-Love? Let's get some more. Come on, give me the card. It's right there. It's not that one. It's that one. High Priestess. Whoa. D-Love, somebody is leveling up. Whoever this is that you've come across is somebody that is either spiritual or religious. They could be working in a spiritual or religious fashion. Like they may be a tarot reader. They may be an astrologer. They may do Reiki or yoga or either that or they're just leveling up in their own way. This person, this is Piscean energy here, but, well, let's see. You got Capricorn, you got all the air signs. Pisces, you got Leo, And you got Aries with the Emperor there. Whoever this is bossing up. Whoever this is about to stand up in a huge, huge way. They're about to blow up. Yeah. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy again. You might have to travel to see this person. It's all your fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Got a lot of air. A lot of air. There's going to be messages, some kind of emotional message, or so, you know, just somebody saying hello. This is a boss. They're walking away. They have walked away from something. This is somebody that, I'm telling you, this is somebody that wants to play with some D-love candy. They've been hurt. They have been through it. That's where the Emperor comes in. This person is bossed up. Whoever this person is somebody that has been through a ton. And they have had to have a lot of strength to build up whatever it is that they've built up. They're going to be taking actions towards you. They are ending a cycle of some kind in their life. They're 7 of Wands. You know, it's not just about self-defense. It's about self-love, and that doesn't mean somebody's always defensive. It can be. But it also, you see this woman meditating here in her little bubble. This person is spiritual, or has a strong sense of self. But whoever this is leveling up. Right now, they're blowing up, they're glowing up, they're connecting with their higher self. They're doing the work. They are strong as hell. And they're the Emperor. I mean, they see 10 of Cups with you. They are the Emperor. This person will have no problems defending themselves. This problem will have no issue with putting up a boundary, and in a healthy way. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be rude or they're going to be spiteful or anything. This person is going to be, you're going to know this person is strong, that this person has a strong personality. They're well-spoken. They're doing something completely different. They're leveling up. They are spiritual in some way. Again, this could be somebody that's into Reiki, into tarot, into spiritualism. This is somebody that works at this. This is somebody strong as hell. They will defend themselves, but they have it. I mean, you know how hard it is to get all 4 crowns for all 4 kings? That is the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords all put together. And they see you as a little bit of a minx. They see you as just a little piece of spice. You might have a lot of air in your chart. Somebody's just gonna appear. But whoever this is has been through it. And they ended the cycle, and now they're starting on a new journey. You're going to be getting messages from this person. You're going to be hearing from them somehow. I'm telling you, this person is, whoever this is blowing up and bossing up. Could be an air sign. Could be somebody with air or Capricorn in their chart. Pisces, Leo. You got Aries here. Any of your figure, it could be anybody. Strong air. Strong air and Capricorn. This is somebody that's got a personality. This is somebody that has, they're taking care of their money. They're taking care of, they've got a strong personality. They've got passion. They've got love. They've got, this is somebody who can make the money, give good advice, is loving, kind, and caring, and will hang the sex swing in a proper alignment with a load-bearing stun to put you in various positions, D-Love. Does that make sense? This is somebody who can make the money, charm you, be absolutely emotional and loving, and they can lick the alphabet twice in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? This is a true emperor. So watch out for him. It's somebody with strong air, Aries, Capricorn, or Leo. So, and keep doing apparently whatever it is you're doing. You're looking attractive, looking good, smelling good. Everything's all bubbly and nice and sexy. Because whoever that is thinks you're just adorable. They think you're cute. Oh, they want to, yeah. They want them some D-Love time. You know what I'm saying? All right, Bruno MomoYo. Is he taking his time, D-Love? Shishu, what is going on, boo-boo? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. It's been a little while. I hope you are doing well, darling. Let's see. All right, MomoYo. Let me go back and see what. Where is the thing? Okay. Who is coming towards me in love? Okay. Oh, a fellow Gem. Well, God love you. Gems are my favorite sign. Let me tell you, Geminis are like no other. I've seen so many memes, and this is not just because I'm a Gemini, but there are a lot of people out there that believe if you had a ruler of the zodiac, it would be a Gemini or a Pisces. And Pisces are they're the grandmothers and granddaddies of the zodiac, but gems are the magicians, the true magicians. They're the ones that, The reason gems are so smart is because there's two of them. When you get a soul that goes through life with duality, every situation they go through, they see from 2 points of view. So they gain double the experience as they go through things, if that makes sense. It's like they see everything from everybody's point of view. So when they go down that timeline in one perspective and go and experience things, they experience it in 2 or 3 different ways, thus getting the experience from every single thing in 2 or 3 or 4 or however many different ways. And that's why Geminis are so, they're not willing to wait. They want more. What is coming in for MomoYo, for Bruno? What do we got? What is coming towards Bruno in love? What is coming towards Bruno in love? Yes, I do have new hobbies for the finger shishu. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Oh, whatever it is, they're taking their time. But they will not somebody's walking away from something. And they're spying on you. Damn it, how did I do that again? Well, let's see. Hang on. Do we have any more in there? Okay. Bear with me just a second. I gotta see a little bit more about this before I speak on it. Oh, whoa. Card flying out. Okay, Bruno. He's asked what's coming for you in love in 2024. Something is about to be revealed to you in 2024. Okay. Whoever's coming towards you, what's coming towards you is somebody that's taking their time, right? They're waiting on their ships to come in. They're waiting on the wave that they want to ride to come in. Somebody is going to open up to you. The moon in reverse. Cancerian energy. You also got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Right now, somebody's not following their heart, and they're walking away from something. It's like they're shutting down, and they're doing their own research. This is what's taking them time. So it might take a little while before you see this person. However, they got their eye on you, brother. They do. Page of Swords. They're looking at you, but I think they understand, whoever this person is understands that they are looking at you, but they don't, even though it might not fit your timeline, they don't want to come in and just be a rebound. They want to go out. They want to have fun. They want to talk to you. Four of Cups. They like you already. And they know they're not really interested in much else, but they also know they have to heal. They have to get rid of whatever it was that hurt them before, whatever it was that they had to walk away from. They know they're still healing it. And they are attracted to you. Oh my, are they attracted to you? They see a lot with you, but they want to do their healing first. Yeah. They've got regrets about something that happened. They could have been married before. Either that or they want something stable, solid with you. They want their justice. They see you looking good. Whatever cologne you're wearing, whatever kind of workout routine, whatever tight little t-shirts or gray sweatpants you're wearing, they're all kinds of giggity about it. They are highly attracted to you. The next damn card. Oh. They like what they see. Yes, they do. And they think that this would be their justice. But again, there's something that they're regretting, something that they've lost, whatever. But they have, it's a strong soulmate. Somebody sees you as highly attractive. I think they're taking their time because of this. They're taking their time because they have to heal. It's like, okay, this person just broke up with somebody or just got out of a relationship, just got, it's like they're still kind of recovering after whatever it was that they went through. And they see you, they see you looking good too. I mean, they're seeing you as the damn emperor. Hang on, there, the emperor. Look, there you are. You've been the wounded warrior yourself, hadn't you? You've been through it. You're changing things up, manifesting. There you are, standing in your strength. But they see this. They see you as the emperor, and they have enough care for you that they don't want to come in and get emotionally. They don't want to bring their baggage or their ish to the situation. They see you looking good. They are highly attracted to you. But there's something else sort of still in their energy. And they want to heal. They don't want to just come in and make you a rebound, even though they're attracted to you and they see you. It's like they're waiting on their ships to come in, and they kind of had to detach from their own emotions. You see in the moon card, see how this girl is just drowning in her emotion over something? Something hurt this person. And so they're kind of detaching from their emotions for a little bit. And now this will come to the light. It will. They've walked away from something. They are spying on you. Like they are keeping an eye on you. I don't know if spying's really the right word. They're checking you out. They're learning what they can about you. They're looking at your Facebook, looking at your Instagram, looking at your TikTok. They're checking out, MomoYo pants because they see you in those. They like your cologne. They're attracted. And they see you. And you stand out as an emperor to them. You stand out as a huge, huge possibility, right? But whatever it was that they went through is still in their energy. And they know they're still hurting. They know this. They want to go out. They want to have a good time. Somebody could have cheated on them. They could have been in a third-party situation. And you don't want to be in a third-party situation. You don't want to date anyone that's still got somebody else in their energy. You want whoever you date, you want them to be completely into you, not worried about their ex. And that doesn't mean, if they've got an ex that they've got kids with or something like that, of course somebody will still have to co-parent or whatever it was, but you really want the ex sort of out of the picture emotionally, you know what I mean? And this person realizes that they've walked away from something that they once loved, and they want to go out, they want to have fun with you. They know, they see, okay, there's Bruno. There's the cup. Look at all the shiny goodness. Yep. I'm sitting here and I'm just kind of waiting because, I'm not really worried about anything else, but I'm having to heal. So, that's what's coming to you. It's taking time, but the good thing is, the Knight of Pentacles, this is the surest knight in the damn deck. This knight will get there. It might be slow as molasses, but they will get there. And I know, if you're a fellow Gemini, you understand. Patience sucks balls. Patience can kiss the blackest part of my white ass. Look, half past the monkey's ass. It's time to go. Gotta go. That's how Geminis are. They don't do well with the patience thing, you know. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue that I don't have. I'm trying to have it. Don't get me wrong. I try to be an adult. I try to, let it flow and all that neat stuff. I really do. It's a learned virtue, and it takes time to practice. It takes patience to get patience, which is, I know, a catch-22. It will take time. This person does see a future with you, but again, they're just healing. They're biding their time. They're sitting there. It's like they're waiting and watching you, and they know you're there. They know you're the emperor. They know you look good. They are attracted to you. They see a strong bond with you, and I think right now they just want to build that bond. Slowly, as friends. They want to be friends with you first. They want to go and hang out, They're not going to be overtly aggressive, but they see it. They know it's there. They know all the ooey gooey Bruno MomoYo goodness is right there. They do. They see it in a big, big way. They're just healing. You're going to end up dealing with this. Somebody will reveal this to you this year. Somebody is going to be coming forward. Either that or you'll figure it out. In the meantime, just go enjoy yourself. Go have fun. Go play. If that person doesn't come forward, date. Go, go do what it is that Bruno do. And keep loving yourself. Keep pouring into yourself. I get the feeling that person will come forward sooner than later, though. So just hang in there. If you don't know who it is yet, you will. Either that or you'll have some sort of sudden epiphany of, that person, because it's somebody in your group. Yes, Paiman, I am. You can send it to the chat. But it's somebody that's really scoping you out. And I think they're just taking a little time. So you got this, brother. You just hang in there, stay strong, keep pouring love into yourself, take care of yourself, exercise, proper nutrition, study, take care of yourself emotionally, watch some cat videos, watch a good comedian, make sure you're staying, emotionally on a high vibe. So you're happy and you're jolly, and you don't want to ignore realism, handle problems as they come up, but at the same time, don't let yourself get depressed or down. Keep your emotions high, keep yourself in check. Take care of Bruno in all the ways. You know what I mean? Good on you, brother. Good on you. Keep doing it. Gemini power. All right. Next up, we have got Sherry. Excuse me. That is Gemini, Cancer, Cusp. Was there any particular question that you had, Miss Sherry? Or you just want a general? Stephen Taylor, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you again. Shishu, I'm so glad you made it in here. There you go. Thank you much, man. I really appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, just stick to yourself. And, I say stick to yourself. Stick to bettering yourself and bettering your life. Make your life better for you and make it something that you love. Because the more you love your life and yourself and everything you've got going on, I guarantee you'll end up attracting something that is just absolutely perfect for you. The dramedy. I hear you, Stephen. Thank you, brother. Let's see, Miss Sherry, what did she actually put a question in, or Sherry Snyder, Gemini, Cancer, cusp. What's better than some live Mojo at nighttime? Nothing, baby. Nothing at all. You'd be amazed at what these magical fingers can do. Well, Miss Sherry, I'm not sure if you're still here. I guess I'll just do... I'll hold off to see if you actually are here and send in a question. And if I don't see a question pop up or anything, then I'll just do you a general reading. But I am going to timestamp this after the live. So we will go from there. Next up, we've got Laura Paiman's. Paiman. Paiman. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that. Add you to the list. Oh, doing their stupid codes. Alright, let's see. Hold on just a moment. Okay, there we go. So we've got Laura, KatieK, and Paiman. And then Sherry. Sherry, if you're here, put in your question. If not, then I will just do you a general reading for a Gemini, Cancer, cusp. But if you have a particular question, if you will, please put it in the chat. I'm going to move on to Laura for right now. And again, I will timestamp these after the live. All right, Miss Laura. Whatever comes out. All right, boo-boo. Let's see what we've got. Another fellow Gemini and a good friend, Laura. What do we have for Miss Laura? What have we... They're saying... Hang on. Okay. Okay, there you are. Laura, you about to be Sherry. Okay, love. All right, well, I've already got cards pulled for Laura here, so I'm going to finish up hers, but I'll get you right after Laura, okay? Laura, you are looking at your options, you're working on things, you're making connections and networking with people. You walked away from something and were highly, highly guarded about this. Knight of Wands is the wounded warrior, but you still got life in you. I happen to know that you're still getting out there, you're going. You need to see things from a different perspective, and I think you're starting to do that. You are moving things on the calmer waters, and you're deciding what you want. That's really good, because right after that, what's this? Laura is getting some... You're getting some attention, aren't you? And you're looking at a new way to grow that pentacle tree. There you are, standing in your power. Queen of Swords, Gemini energy. You got your guard, well, not your guard, but you got your boundaries, healthy boundaries in place. You're sweet, lovable, kind, intelligent, and you will cut somebody's face off if you need to. Magician, there you are again, boo-boo, standing in your power. You are manifesting. You are busy, taking care of everything, taking care of the kids, taking care of life. You're working on it and doing what you need. And I'm telling you, you got something good coming in. Ace of Wands and the Sun. Hang on. This is what I was looking at a minute ago. What's the Ace of Wands? Damn it. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Fool, the Strength, and underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Pentacles. You also have the Sun card. You've got a brand new passionate beginning coming to you, Laura. It could be an Aries, it could be a Leo, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Leo here strong. But you're standing in your power. You're busy, you're taking care of things. You've been through it, and you're healing that. And now that you're there, now that you're working on it and you're manifesting new stuff, here it comes. Here comes the universe with the brand new, the giggity. This person is strong. They're intelligent. They have their ish together. This is going to make you very happy. Oh, and there's the love. So you get the Fool. You get the passion with the Ace of Wands. This person is strong. You might have to have a little strength to resist this yourself. Wow. The Emperor. You got somebody good coming for you, Laura. And they're coming with that cup of love. They see something really good with you. I mean, really, really good. I mean, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries again, Leo again. You got Leo and Aries really strong here. And Gemini and Virgo. It looks really good. You've got something really nice. Somebody's going to be moving towards you. There is going to be an offer, but whoever that offer is from, it's from somebody very stable, very solid. They've leveled up. They're open to new things, very passionate. And this is going to make you very happy. You guys are going to have a great time together. You are working on things. I mean, I know you've got your own life situations that you need to handle. You got the kids, you got your career, you got, everything that you're doing. So just try to maintain and keep a healthy balance of that. Keep your boundaries up, healthy boundaries, and try to keep things going. But it looks really good. It looks like you got something really, really nice coming in, Laura. It does. I don't know if this is, well, it's brand new. This is somebody, I think you already know them, but this is somebody that you can take a leap of faith with. And somebody who's an emperor in their own right. They've done work on themselves. And Nice. Nice. You go, Laura. Girl, get your ish. Yeah. It does. It looks really, really good. Okay, Sherry. We're going to do love for Sherry. Who is a Gemini, Cancer cusp. I'm going to switch decks here. What have we got for Sherry? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sherry Snyder. Sherry Snyder. What do you have coming in love for Sherry? Well, you got a couple of options. You need to get out of your head. You need to quit worrying about it. There you are. You do. You have a choice. Been some arguing stuff in the past, maybe. Oh, look at there. Oh, look at there. You're leaning heavy on the Gemini side. Of course, then again, I'm a Gemini, and, well, I'm a little Gemini biased. Yes, I am. Not ashamed to admit that at all. All right. Well, Sherry, what you have coming is a couple of options. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, there you are. You need to maintain your healthy boundaries. The Queen of Swords earned her crown by pulling the sword out of her own back, and now has it as a weapon. But she is still very kind. She's very loving, very generous, and very open to discussion, but will only accept the truth and only hear the truth. Okay? As you go along, you are going to have options. You're going to have several options. These might be confusing options at times. You don't want what's in all of those cups. You really only want what's in one. But they all look kind of shiny. I mean, they're all cups. You know what I mean? One of them's got a house. One of them's got a dragon. One of them's got fruit and pearls. One of them's got an olive branch victory whatever. One of them's got a snake. Be careful of the snake. One of them's got a headless banshee from Ireland. One of them has a little mushroom-looking ghost that is just delightful and playful. It's not the scary kind of ghost. It's the one that'll piss you off by hiding your keys. I have that same bastard in my house, too. I don't hate him. Stop hiding my keys. Stop hiding my keys. You know what I mean? You have many options. Right now, you're having to have strength to kind of hang on and do the field thing. With the Fool card here, somebody is going to take a leap of faith forward. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their queen energy. This no gender in tarot here. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody solid, stable, grounded. They make wise decisions in life, love, and money. They look good. They smell good. They make head-over-heart decisions, can make head-over-heart decisions, but they are very grounded. They, usually have their bank together, so they've got a little bit of money. This person is going to be very loving, very kind. I see celebrations with this person, okay? So you're going to be going out. You're going to be dating. They are dating too. They're just now starting out. So they may actually... This is one of those cases where a third party might not exactly be the worst thing, because they're exploring their options too. They're seeing what else is out there. So they might be dating around, going to hang out with so-and-so and getting to know them and going over here to hang out with them. I don't feel anything nefarious out of it, but it could very well be seen as a third-party situation because they're talking to other people. They're just getting to know people and doing this innocently enough just to explore what options are out there to see who's there. I don't think this is anything nefarious. However, this might have the potential to put you in your head a little bit. And you need to be mindful of that. If they're just starting out on a new journey, they've had to have strength too. They've got to have their boundaries up too. But this is a decent, good person starting their life, doing what it is that they need to do. They're just out exploring and talking to other people. And even though there's other people in their lives, you don't want to let that affect, you got to get to know somebody first. This is why we go out. We hang out with friends. Maybe we meet some new friends. You go out with somebody, and then you go out with somebody else. You go to the movies with this person, and then you go to dinner with this person. It doesn't mean that they're having serious romantic relationships, or sleeping with a bunch of different people. It just means that they're exploring their options. So when this person comes in, I get the feeling that you might be a little in your head about it. You might have your guard up just a smidge too much. And remember, you have the option to do this too. This is going to take strength. It's going to take personal resolve, because you always want to respond to situations. You never want to react. You know what I mean? And this is... It's paramount to this, because you need to have strength. You need to stand in your power. There you are. The lovers. You have options too. You need to, you're kind of fighting yourself about this. This is just arguing, but this is mental arguing. You see these people, they all got sticks. They look like they're about to whip some ass, but they're really just a bunch of kids playing, practicing. It's like play fighting. You're arguing with yourself in your head. It's in your head. It's not real. This person, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, that person has the right to date and explore the options that are available to them as well. And you need to stand in your power. The lovers, you have choice too. This could be a potential Two of Cups. You have a Two of Cups coming to you, and you are manifesting it. Gemini, Virgo energy there. You have a very strong soulmate, soul bond coming your way, so you don't need to get into your head too much about it. There's only 2 cards in the deck that talk about that strong soulmate, soul bond union. Twin flame, if you subscribe to that theory. They are the lovers and the Two of Cups, and both are right here. You're manifesting this. You are manifesting a strong bond, a strong partner. A healthy partner is going to take a healthy look at their options. They are going to have their boundaries. When they take a leap of faith into, a new venture or whatever, they're looking good. They're making solid, stable, grounded decisions. And yes, you can have fun with them, and they're talking to other people as well. They have friends, they have family, and sure, they may, go to dinner with this person or talk to this person that they met with, their friend Todd. They're just starting out. But if you give it time, go out with this person, get to know them. Don't get in your head about it. 5 of Wands is like practice. It's it is practice. A relationship is how you relate to another person, okay? So practice. Go on a couple of dates with them. Go to the movies. Go get dinner with them. Get to know them. Go to a fun run together. Go fishing together. Again, another great date that I always say is, I always like going to fish myself because, well, that's the Alabama kid in me. Yeah, I like to fish. But one thing that I find is a great way to really get to know each other is to go to a bookshop that's got a little coffee shop in it, you know. You get you a cup of coffee, you can get a little snack, and you can wander around the bookstore and see different books and things from all kinds of different cultures and different subjects and different hobbies, and there's all kinds of different topics in a bookstore. It's a bookstore. It's where you go to find information on all kinds of things. And so as you go there, you can explore it and look around, and in that way you get to know that person and you give that person a chance to get to know you. You practice, and that doesn't mean you have to practice fighting. It means you practice relating to one another. There are two different souls here, two different people. This is what you're manifesting. So don't get in your head about it. Don't get too upset about any of this. You don't need to be upset. This person is starting off on a brand new journey, and so are you. You have options as well. You have options as well. So get to know different people, and the one that makes you feel the best, the one you feel most comfortable with, the one you like the most, the one that you really feel deep down, I'd like to get to know him better. That's the one you go for. That's the one you take the next step and you get to know them better. So that's what's coming in for you. Options. And you are manifesting this. And one of those options, as you go out, as you get to know them, you'll find this person making solid, stable, grounded decisions. And if you can stay out of your head, that could turn into something very, very lovely for my friend Sherry. Yes, it could. That looks absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. Keep your boundaries up. Safe, healthy boundaries. And again, go with your intuition. When you're around these different options, who gives you the best feeling? Who makes you feel good? Who makes you laugh? Whose company do you enjoy the most? Get to know that person. Schedule some stuff with them. And don't be surprised if they're doing the same thing and talking to different people, because they're just talking. It's brand new. It is a brand new journey for both of you. And you both will have options. So it might feel like a third party because they're getting to know several different people. But as time goes on, that will whittle down and you'll end up here and here. Just like you manifested. Mm-hmm. Good on you, Sherry. It looks absolutely amazing. Don't get in your head. Do not get in your head about that. You need to be strong, and you need to really look out. Again, trust your intuition. When you're talking to different people, trust your intuition. Let's see. Adda, Gene W. Thank you both for your generous donation. God love you. I will get to your question. Let me add you to the list here. Adda and Miss Jean. Okay. Go back up here. We got next KatieK. Oh, this thing makes me every time. Every time. And I don't like it. No, I don't. All right. KatieK, did you... Oh, okay. That's your question. Well, let's see. Let's see about this Jordan character. What is it about KatieK and Jordan? Yeah. Yeah. The simple answer is yes. Hold back, because you want to hold back from the situation. You're single. Nine of Pentacles is a very single card. I think this is gonna break his heart a little bit and make him feel left out in the cold, but it's also probably gonna cause some arguments. But yeah, you need to move on. I mean, don't be rude or cruel to him or anything, but if it's not, if you're not feeling good about it, if you get the feeling that something's off, then it's off. You know what I'm saying? So the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel will spin in your favor. And it's not to say it couldn't come back together, but it's just saying that for now you definitely need to hold back, and because this is going to make you feel a little left out in the cold. Somebody needs to heal, either you or him. He broke your heart? Okay. Well, then, yeah. Hold back. Don't. You worry about you, boo-boo. You need to heal. You need to have some self-love. Mani-pedi, spa day. Pour into Katie. Are we eating well? Are we going to the gym? Are we doing our Pilates? Are we making our butt look good? Are we doing our hair? How's your bank account? Does that need to be full? Do we need to do some continuing education courses to get that little, pay raise for work? Do we possibly need to buy a new outfit? Are you emotionally okay? Do you need to, journal, do some shadow work? You maybe talk to a therapist if you've got some older issues that you need to resolve. By the way, I say that all the time. Everybody, I don't care how solid and secure they seem, everybody could benefit from talking to a therapist, okay? I am more than intelligent enough to know that I am not intelligent enough to navigate every single emotion that we could possibly have. So, you make sure you're taking care of yourself. Are you in a good mood? Do you feel you're not okay? Okay, well, that's awesome. And, if you feel like you were really hurt, really bothered, like if something's really bothering you and it really triggers you that whoever did whatever, then you would possibly benefit from going to the therapist to say, hey, I really feel upset by this and it's love and I'm kind of hung up on it or whatever. Why am I so hung up on this person? Can you help? And that's where a therapist can walk you through that. So can journaling. Writing down your feelings and your emotions can help you sort out the root cause. You also might want to look at your natal chart. If you look up your birth chart, you'll be able to find things. And this is not from just this perspective for this romantic whatever with Jordan, I believe you said his name was. But you need to make sure that, like, if you look at your Chiron, that's your wound. And you need to find out what house that's in and how you can solve that wound. You also need to be looking at your North Node and what house that's in to find out about your life's purpose, your path, things like that. As you do those little things, it can give you a real clue as to what you need to heal within yourself. And it'll give you a real sense of peace, a real sense of sovereignty. So just like journaling and shadow work, meditation, grounding yourself, these things will help you understand yourself. And the more you know about yourself, the more sovereign you'll be within. And the easier it is to flip on that little happy switch to make KatieK just the happiest little bee flying around in the entire park. You know, if this person broke your heart and you feel left out in the cold and there were arguments, yes, move on. It's saying basically to move on because you deserve better than that. You know, you need to let it go. You need to let it go regardless. He might come back. But you need to, the situation, what hurt you, you need to let it go. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You are not going to miss what the universe has for you. So you need to heal from it. I would let it go and focus solely on you. Again, proper nutrition. You got, if you're in North America or the northern half of the hemisphere, then start working on it. You got bikini season coming right up, girl. Let's get those cheeks firmed up, get everything all toned, maybe hit the gym, get a little tan going on, get that thong out for the summertime, hit the beach, and woo, Nelly. You know, you'll have all kinds of other options coming after you. That's healing yourself physically, taking care of your body, drink plenty of water, exercise, get yourself grounded in that way. Then there's emotionally, meditation, your journaling, taking care of yourself there, making sure that your emotions are in check. Keep Katie happy. Watch little cat videos on Instagram. Watch a comedian. Go with your friends and see a funny movie. You know, check out happy, jolly things. Do things that make Katie feel good and make Katie smile. Do things that make Katie belly laugh a little and pee just a little bit. You know those kinds of laughs? Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Get to the point where you're happy. And then keep that. Look at your life and keep that way. Get your life to the point where you are in love with it without who this other person is. You don't have to try that hard. You just have to be. You are not a human trying. You are not a human doing. You are a human being. And that may be the case. You might be fighting it so hard. It's like you're trying to get to the happy place so hard. You're trying to get to that destination that you're forgetting to enjoy the journey. You need to have fun now. Let it go. Don't worry about, you know, what he's doing. You do you, boo-boo. If you set your goals and go get them, and in the meantime, have a good friend. You know, go out with a friend. Go to the movies. Take yourself to dinner. Take yourself to the movies if you need to, or find some friends and go out with them. Talk with family and friends. Go on a trip. You know, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of you. If something's still missing for you, then again, you really need to take a serious look in that and decide what it is that you want. What is it that's going to, what is it that's really going to make you happy? As you go through these things, especially if you look at your astrology chart. If you go in looking at your astrology chart, you've got your Chiron, your part of fortune. There's all kinds of things that you can discover about yourself by looking at your natal chart. And so you might do well, if you think something's missing, to really do a deep dive into your natal chart and see all the things that are there. Because you've got your Chiron, that is your ultimate wound that you need to heal. what sign that is and what house placement that is will give you a big clue. Then you've got your north node and what house that is in. That'll give you your life's purpose. And so you can kind of see that. There's all kinds of different little things in there that if you really get into it, it can tell you a lot about yourself and a lot about your life. And you just learn about yourself. And as you are doing the right things. And I would keep going and do it even more. The Wheel of Fortune is going to spin in your favor. Chariot, that's a card of victory. Wheel of Fortune, that's fortune. That's good. You got to do that healing. And I know you're doing it. It's one of those things that just takes time and takes a little patience. Judgment. The universe is going to judge you. It's going to lift you up. You know what I mean? There's going to be a new, solid, stable offer coming. There is. Right now, for Jordan, hold back. Go be single. Single, ready to mingle, look good, feel good. You know, go to yoga class, go to Pilates, go see a Reiki healer. Don't feel left out in the cold. You see how this girl here, she's sitting here feeling all left out in the cold and despondent, but the key to the door is right there. You have everything you need. Take the key, put it in the keyhole, bing, you're no longer left out in the cold. You got good things coming to you. You just need to heal. If he texts, just tell him that, you know, this is one of those cases where it's up to you. You have to use your intuition. If that person texts you, how do you feel about that? Is it keeping you upset? Is the situation keeping you upset? Because if it is, say, hey, you know what? You keep contacting me. If we're going to do something, let's do something. If we're not going to do anything, you need to piss off and just leave me alone and I'm going to go live my life. Stop bothering me. But you know how you feel if that person texts you. Now, if that's something you want, then you have to put up your boundaries and say, this is what I will accept, and this is not what I will accept. Period. If you can't jive with that, fuck off. Do not contact me again. Leave me alone and let me heal and live my life. You see what I'm saying? If you've got, you know, mutual friends or whatever, let them know, hey, I'm putting up a boundary with this. I don't want to hear it. You know, if you can't get on board with that, I'm going to let you go too. And Jordan. You see what I'm saying? I mean, take care of Katie. Katie is where Katie's focus needs to be. If it's making you upset, tell him. I mean, you don't block him right away. Don't just ghost anybody, but tell him, I do not wish to have further contact with you because this situation is upsetting me, and it's for my mental health. I want to no longer be associated with this. I don't want to be bothered with this anymore. Go away. And do not contact me again. If he continues to contact you, that's when you block him. And depending on his actions from there, possibly put up a restraining order or harassment charges, something like that. But you have to be serious about standing up for yourself, your happiness, and your life. See what I'm saying? So you got this, Katie. Just make sure that you're loving yourself and taking care of yourself. You got this. You trust your intuition. Trust what you feel. And that will guide you. What how does it make you emotionally feel? How does it make you physically feel? I mean, You know, after you talk to them, you feel like you got headaches and stress and tension and all that. That's your clue, you know? Okay, let's see. That is Miss Katie. Now we've got Paiman, Adda, Jean. Hold on. And we got Jean. Okay. PayPal, we have Theresa B. Gotcha, Theresa. Okay. Now, let's see. Where are we at? Paiman. You're very welcome, KatieK. Take care of yourself, and you know, just remember your emotional, mental, and physical well-being is worth 10 times more than some little dude. I don't care who Jordan is. You got to be at peace, calm, happy, stable. If somebody's coming in playing, bye. If it bothers you, bye. Good to see you, Sheriff. Get off of my property. Fuck right on off. Bye, Felicia. See ya. Bye. Love it. Don't want you to starve, but you're not eating at my table. Bye. Okay, Paiman. There we go. Uh-oh. Jay's current feelings, thoughts, and next actions towards us. Okay. Let's see what we got. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got for Paiman. Jay's current thoughts, feelings, and next actions. Right there. No. Okay. Was there some, Paiman, was there a little bit of ish going on in this situation? In his thoughts, he loves you. I mean, 10 of Cups. He sees everything with you. He also thinks you're healing. And 9 of Cups, he sees you as wish fulfillment, but he also thinks you're going to be single as hell. Did something happen in between you guys? Or was it just something that, like, either he went through before or something you went through before? Like, was there history of some kind of... Okay. Well, if that's the case, then his feelings are quite good. He's taking this seriously, Paiman. You see potential life partner. He sees that too. And, how can I put this? He takes the idea of this seriously in the way that, hang on, there we go. He takes this so seriously that he wants to make sure that he's the best he can be. that he, completely free, clear, single of anything, any issues, probably the same way that you do if you're watching tarot, if you know anything about the path. But yeah, his feelings are quite good, and he's very optimistic about it. He sees this as wish fulfillment. He wants to change something that happened in the past. There was something that happened where there was some kind of lies or deception. There was something that happened in the past that he's leery of, okay? And so not only does he want to be healed, he wants to make sure that you're healed too. This is somebody that's got good intentions. And they've got good intentions because they've had bad stuff happen to them, You just exchanged phone numbers last week. Well, he sees potential with it as well. There could be, pay attention to it, because there could be something in his past that still bugs him a little bit, like it's still in his energy. Or just like I was, saying to Katie, we all have things that we need to heal, not just in relationships, but we also have things that we need to heal within himself. Oh, okay. Divorced with an 8-year-old. I see. Okay. Well, that's nice. He's going to be very, very cautious of things, though. Probably going to be, the Seven of Swords can be defensiveness. Doesn't necessarily have to be, underhandedness or lying. He might be a little defensive, but he's looking to change and transform the situation. Anytime something ends, something new begins. So he's looking to make sure that he's healed and you're healed. He's happy. I mean, how does he see you? Right off the bat, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Healed. Look good, feeling good, single. All good things. He wants to transform the situation with the death and rebirth. That may be referring to himself. And he's waiting for his ships to come in. He's been waiting for his ships to come in after something happened. And whether he's into spirituality or not, or whether he's into the esoteric, he's actually doing his own version of going within and connecting with his higher self. I'm not sure what his sign is, or if you bothered to ask. You got Pisces here. You got a lot of air, Scorpio, air and water. I mean, it could be anybody, but or any sign rather. But you got the Pisces here. Yeah, the sun. Happiness. I think that this person realizes that they went through something and that they had to change themselves. Like they had to heal. They also see you as somebody that had to heal. I think that experience of going through you said he went through a divorce and has an 8-year-old daughter, that had to have been tough. As a dad, dads in this day and age aren't treated so well, and especially when divorces involve children. The fathers can get the shaft, the shit end of the stick when it comes to that. And people wonder why guys are so gun shy about relationships and stuff. And if he has a daughter, I could definitely see where he might be a little reserved or defensive about things, because he went through something. And so whether he relates it to the esoteric or spiritualism at all, he definitely knows about healing. And so he's going to be leery. But initial impressions, first thought, 10 of Cups. And where do you end up? The sun. And it's because he is going with them. Whether he realizes it or not, whether he's spiritual or not, he's connecting. He knows his shadow side. He knows his light side. He's connecting with his higher self, whether it be through prayer or meditation. If he's got a religious, practice or a meditation practice or a spiritual practice, even if he's just having these thoughts on his own randomly, whether he knows it or not, he's doing what he needs to do. But he does see good, happy things with you. He realizes the importance and the need for healing, which is really, really good, because he's looking out for the future, and he wants to, in this Seven of Swords, if you've got deception and lies and underhandedness, whatever, again, it can be a card of defense too, but the birds always mean messages. Look at that bird squawking bigger than hell and calling out whoever the, Mr. McTheevy Pants here is. The moon is shining the light on this. It's getting called out. This person wants to be completely upfront, honest, open. He wants to make sure that things are really seriously healed, because he's waiting for his ships to come in. He wants things to be transformed, and it's probably within himself. So there's no telling what happened with his divorce, but whatever did happen there, whether it was his fault or his ex-wife's fault, he's looking to change himself for the better. Now, as far as when it comes to you, yeah, he sees potential too. He sees real potential. Oh, he sees some potential, all right. That's the happiest damn card in the deck. He's ecstatic. So, it looks absolutely awesome, Paiman. Just give it time. Get to know him. Talk. Again, try the bookstore thing, because if he's got a daughter, you could take her too, and y'all can check out little things with the daughter. They've got children's books and toys and stuff, and you two can look at different subjects that you're interested in, and in that way you kind of get to know one another. You have some coffee, and really get to understand who that person is, and it's an experience that you get to have together that shares a little bit of each part of your personality. And it's usually a pretty fun time. And they usually have a pretty kicking little children's section where the kids can sit down and look at different books and stuff like that. Especially if the daughter's 8. That's a good exploratory age where they're starting to read and do all the things. It'd be amazing. That'd be a great date for you. So just give it time. Go slow. Get to know him. Let him get to know you. And as things come up, just make sure that he's healing. Make sure you're healed from what you've been through. And that's the best advice you can do. It's always our job to heal ourselves. You know what I mean? So that's what I've got. All right. I do believe, Newbie Me, I do believe I am going to close the list there. I think I'm going to put Theresa in the last one. Let's see. Make sure nothing else has come in. I know I got Theresa. Yeah. Okay. You're very welcome, Paiman. Lioness, Kitty Cat, Boo Boo, Peaches, Yum Yum. What is going on, baby? Stephen Teller, how are you doing? Yes, and, hey, what can I say? We're all still rocking and rolling. I saw Greg a minute ago. Yep, still rocking. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. I do believe, like I said, I'm going to close the questions down there. Because at some point in time I need to eat. Got to get some noms. I still haven't smoked, so I've been a good boy there. Still have not smoked, and I have not imploded, but I do need to eat. So, yep. For right now, we'll do questions closed. I may come back on tomorrow I am going to do the standard morning cup of joe. I've already got that set up for tomorrow. You do the same, Miss Paiman. Thank you so much. I do greatly appreciate you. I may come back on tomorrow evening and do some more personal paid readings if I get enough requests. But I do think that I'm going to cut it off today. I will, spirits. Thank you very much for your encouragement. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's time. I've smoked too long. I need to cut it out for my voice and my lungs and the things that I want to do. I need oxygen. I gotta breathe, and it's time to cut that out. Nicotine's great, but enough. I've gone right now. Let's see. I'm like 12 hours away from the 72-hour mark. So, yeah, yeah, I'll have a cigar every now and then. I do enjoy a good cigar, but I think as far as cigarettes, I'm just going to cut that out. I've gone this long without it, and I feel fine, feeling good, so, it is what it is. Adda. Let's go back up and get Miss Adda. 2 questions. What are the Cancer's next actions towards me, and what situation in love is coming towards me in February? Okay. Well, let's deal with the first one first. Cancer man's actions. What have we got? Oh, we already got cards flying out. Hang on. Let's get a proper shuffle on these. Cancer man's next actions towards Adda. He's going to be holding back a little bit with the 4 of Pentacles there. I don't know if this is money or emotion. He does have he thinks very fondly of you. Either he has good memories with you or he wants to make good memories with you. He does see the potential of family with you. And he's just kind of, I don't know. Why is he holding back? Yeah, let's ask that. He's keeping an eye on you. Maybe learning what he can about you. Let's see. What is, you know what? I'm going to use a different deck for that. Hang on. Let's see. What? There. I don't know why I feel drawn to the Garbage Pail Kids deck, but I do. What's the 4 of Pentacles about? No. Ten of Cups. 7 of Coins. 6 of Wands. He's holding back because he's trying to change something about his life. Something about his happiness and the 10 of Cups that he wants to go for and the Pentacles that he wants to grow, maybe about his business. So he's holding back a little bit because of that. But he either has good memories with you or wants good memories with you. You know what I'm saying? He is... it complicated. He has a wife. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's holding back because of that. He sees everything with you. I mean, he sees the potential. I mean, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. But he's holding back because of the family situation and because he's got to look at the future. I don't know. Maybe there's kids involved in that situation. The 6 of Wands, somebody was getting a lot of attention. Whether it was him or the other, or, you know, his ex or his wife. But his next actions are to hold back. And if it's with his wife, he may end up going back to his wife. Like, he may end up ignoring this altogether and going back to his family with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups there and the 6 of Cups. 7 of Coins. But you got to be aware with the 6 of Wands, he may want attention from both of you. He may be a little bit of, you know, player in that regard, because if he's holding back from you and giving to his wife, yeah, 8 of Swords, he's stuck in his head about it. 4 of Cups. Yeah. Whatever it is, this situation is going to play out in divine timing, but you ask, you know, what his next moves are. What his next actions? Holding back and not giving to the situation. He might have fond memories of this when he goes to his family. He might have fond memories of you. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that, Adda. What situation in love is coming towards you in February? Okay. What situation in love is coming towards Adda in February? Don't want me to cut. That guy, the Cancer, because you're asking what situation in love is coming towards you in February. Well, there's that guy holding back, but you two are very tempted by each other. Very tempted. You make each other happy, but you're both the wounded warrior. Yeah, the whole damn situation is a huge burden on both of you. And you're manifesting it. You two have got you two are highly attracted to each other. Eventually, there will be Yeah, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Eventually, there will be a solid, stable offer. You might have somebody else coming in, too. You could have either a Leo, a Gemini, or a Virgo, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming in. Yeah. Oh, you have somebody else as well. Okay. I'd be leery of that. I mean, as long as you're open and honest with everybody about everything. But you do have something else coming in. You've got the, Capricorn with the devil energy. You got Leo with the sun. You got Gemini, Virgo with the magician there. And then all of your water signs. And then King of Pentacles underneath that. Somebody's going to be heartbroken by the situation. Either you, the Cancer, the somebody else. Somebody's going to get hurt. But as far as what's coming to you, happiness. But be mindful. You don't want to just have passion. There needs to be love there too. Because without love, then you're just screwing. You're just wasting time. It's just passion that, doesn't really mean anything. And the problem with that is let's say you have a sexual relationship with somebody you don't really care about. Well, when you have sex, you exchange energy with that person. So all of that person's karma, their trauma, all of their past stuff, all of their ish, you end up swapping that with people. And you end up taking on the burdens and the karma and the energy of somebody else who you were just there for a little pokey, a little slap and tickle, a little fun. You know what I mean? And then that person goes away and you're left with that energy. That's why you got to be careful who you have a sexual relation with. There's a lot of temptation in whatever that situation is. Somebody's going to be holding back. Somebody's going to be giving in to temptation. And something's going to make you really, really happy. And then if you look at it this way, they're holding back. You're the wounded warrior. There's temptation, and it's an extreme burden. But you're going to be happy because the happiness is what you need to manifest. There is going to be some kind of solid, stable offer. There is going to be emotion, and it will probably be at the hands of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn after somebody gets their heart broken. Somebody's going to end up walking away. And you got strong Capricorn there with the devil card. Yeah. Let me tell you, if you want to stop loving someone because of the complications, I'm not saying you shouldn't love people. You can love someone from a distance. However, love yourself. What do you want your life? Do you want your life to be filled with, oh, it's this guy, and then I've got somebody else, and that guy's got somebody else, and blah, blah, blah. No. You want to be in union with one person, somebody you love, and you can travel, you can do what you want, you can have sex with them, you can enjoy your life with them. That's your best friend. You can tell jokes to each other. You care for one another. You care for each other when you're sick. You care for each other when you're healthy and you're having a good time. You want to be able to share a relationship with someone. You need to figure out if that's what you want. What does Adda want? What does Adda need? Because when you figure out what Adda wants, you have to love Adda first. No matter what that person's doing or that person. No matter if that guy's married or this other dude's doing this or blah, 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 blah. You got to love yourself first. And you need to manifest this. Manifest your happiness. All this bullshit, you need to let it go. So do you love him or do you love you? Because if you're not pouring love into yourself, he's just going to keep using you. If you don't love you, nobody else can love you. And it sounds like in your situation, you're a little scattered. So you got somebody else, you got this guy that you love, and then he's got a wife, and I mean, it's a fucking Jerry Springer episode, you know? No. Adda needs to be the focus of Adda's attention. Adda needs to come first. Your happiness is what matters. And if you've got another option, if you've got somebody else, then you don't really love that guy. Or the other person wouldn't exist. If that guy really loved you, he would have left his wife. He wouldn't have his wife. You need to be honest with yourself about that. And you need to get honest and super real about your long-term future. What does Adda want out of this life? Don't think about the person. Think about the situation. What do you want? You want a husband who's loyal, faithful, kind, loving, caring? If that's what you want, then that's what you have to be. And you have to be loyal, kind, and loving to yourself. Yeah. What I would suggest is look up your chart. Again, know your signs, know your natal chart really well. Journal and really, really think. Just sit with yourself. Go by a stream or a river. Meditate. You know, talk to God. Ask your spirit guides. Ask angels. Ask the universe. Ask the higher up. Whatever God you pray to them. And ask to really get healing and seriously think about what would make you happy. What would make you happy? And don't think about the person. Don't think about that guy. Think about the situation. What is the situation that would make for your ultimate happiness? Well, then you might be confused right at the moment because Pluto just went into Aquarius, as you know. Aquarius is rebellion. Aquarius stands up for things, and that means it's time for you to stand up for yourself. Which means telling dude, okay, if you're married, which means you don't get any of this. Because I want happiness, I want love. I don't need to just share myself with you. You see what I'm saying? You need to really sit down and journal and figure out exactly what the situation is that you want, what the feelings are that you want. Well, see, the fifth house that's the house of creativity. That's the house of, what is it? There's all kinds of stuff. Look at your chart, though. But with Pluto going into the fifth house, and that's in your Venus as well, your love life, you're about to see some rebellion, which means you need to stand up and fight for Adda. Aquarius is all about thought. It's all about action. Aquarius is the king of swords. Aquarius is the star, wish fulfillment and healing. So you might do well to get a reading from an astrologer and find out what's happening with the planets. I know there's a lot going on. I know enough to be dangerous, but don't take my word for it. Talk to a good, astrologer that you trust. You can look up, there's different astrologers here on YouTube that are really, really good. But there are different people that can help you. There are different Reiki healers, yoga teachers. There's different things that you can do to ground yourself. You can meditate, pray. I've got a meditation channel. Rest Mojo is my other channel. I'm exploring into, frequencies and rest and sleep to really take care of yourself. But it's about going within and figuring out what's going to make Adda happy, because Adda deserves to be happy for Adda. You need to be in love with your life. The more you love you, the more you love your life, the more other people are going to love you as well. And this situation of this guy's got a wife and then I've got somebody else and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. If you've got somebody else, you don't really love that guy. You might be infatuated with the sex or the passion that's involved. But yeah, journal, Reiki, sound bath, meditation, go see a therapist. There's all kinds of things. But you need to decide what's going to make you happy in that, Adda. And there's something good around the corner, but you've really got to put the focus on yourself and figure out what makes you happy. The happier you are with your life, the happier you are with your circumstances, the better those feelings are. And really knowing what you want. If you truly love yourself and know what you want and say, I'm going to get this, and I'm not settling, I'm not going to put up with whatever, then the easier it is, no matter the circumstances, to tell Cancer to hit the road. Either get a divorce and be with me, or bye. And if you really cared for him, you wouldn't be with the other guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you, Adda. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope that helped you. I'd look up your chart and really, really do some journaling and think about what it is that you want out of life. What situation is going to make you happy? Because when you stand up for yourself and you fight for it, I'm telling you, it will help you. The rapist, yeah, I know. Let me tell you, the therapist can rape your wallet, too, especially here where I live. I'll tell you, they went after my insurance. Ugh, good God. Anyway, all right, let's see. Who we got next? Miss Jean. What do we have for Miss Jean? What do I not see coming towards me? Okay. What is hidden from Miss Jean? What does she not see coming towards her? I got my. Hang on. I'm setting swap decks now. Okay. Up, up. Go. Okay. Well, there's something about a family member or some kind of family situation, Miss Jean, where either you have to get cold or somebody else has to get cold. Your boring life ain't gonna be boring that long. Brace yourself. And yeah, I saw your comment there. Frankie's astrology thing, that was really, really interesting. That was really good. I learned a lot from that. If you haven't checked her out, it's Frankie at Frankie's Alchemistic Tarot. Boss lady is awesome. But her membership, I'm a member of her membership thing. She had a live the other day that was really, really informative. It was really good. So, Jean, there's some kind of family situation or somebody's going to be left out. There's going to be somebody's going to have to get cold and sharp. You know, the King of Swords is nice. He's good, but he can be cold. And the reason that I say that somebody's going to have to be cold is because right after that, you get the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be left out. And it seems like it's some kind of money situation. Because you've got the 10 of Pentacles where you've got the family, right? Then you got the King of Swords, and then boom, somebody feels left out in the cold, and somebody is holding back. So I don't know, maybe something about an inheritance, or somebody's going to feel left out. Now, whether this is you or somebody else, I don't know. You got strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Some people see it as Gemini. Some people see it as Aquarius. For me, it's all air signs. But there's some kind of situation coming up where, I don't know, it could be about an inheritance. It could be about property. It doesn't even have to be about that. It could be about, just the family, somebody's birthday party, and somebody says, no, you can't be here, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody feels left out in the cold, and people are kind of bitter, so they're holding back or something like that. Somebody feels left out of a situation, and because someone else is holding back. Meanwhile, back at the house of Jean, 9 of Cups. You are going to be finding yourself single, feeling good, content, emotionally content. 5 of Cups. You still got a little bit of regret or remorse about situations. Could be about the family thing or whatever, I don't know. There's some kind of little disappointment, but there's still love there. And you're just going to be flying in your Empress energy. The more you focus on yourself, be good to yourself, the more you're in this Empress energy. The 9 of Cups is, all the cups you can have, emotional contentment. Whatever this disappointment is, again, there's still love there. There's some kind of little disappointment, and you just have to remain, the Empress is not one to react to a situation. The Empress will respond. So you're doing good, and then there's some kind of disappointment, but there's still love there, and instead of reacting to the situation and doing whatever, handle it with grace, poise, respond to the situation, because that's how an Empress would do it. And then there's going to be some kind of apology, some kind of emotional offer, possibly because somebody breadcrumbed about the situation. It might be about this up here. Yeah, it's about family or home or a marriage. or yeah, Page of Pentacles. There's going to be some kind of family upset. Now, I mean, whether it could be a work thing, but it's about your long-term stability. It's about really long-term. Your home, your happiness, your family, your stability, your core. You might have to get a little cold with some people. Maintain your own emotional independence from whatever that is. Even though there's sadness and remorse, you still got to have love for yourself. You still got to be an empress. So you want to keep your cool, keep your calm, keep your suave. No matter what situation is presented, you got to maintain Jenn. And you got to be the calm eye of the hurricane. No matter what else is going on around you or flying on, well, no matter what the issue is around you, you remain calm. No matter what even though you might be a little sad about it, there's still going to be love for Jenn. And there's Jenn. There's Jenn. And a little Empress crown. A little Empress scepter. A little Empress nightgown. Getting a little box of Empress chocolates for Valentine's Day. I don't know that it's negative towards you. I just think you have to hold back. For whatever reason, for whatever's happening, you end up kind of going into King of Swords mode. Somebody feels left out in the cold, and you end up holding back. I don't think it's negative towards you. I think it's you just going, all right, this is where I got to put on the brakes. This is where I got to put up my boundaries. I'm holding back. I'm not, woo. And somebody else is Captain, pissy britches about it. They're all upset. And you don't want to do it, but you got to protect yourself. You've got to maintain your own peace and you got to maintain Jenn. There might be a little sadness there about it, but you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. They're loving Miss Jenn. Miss Jenn needs, Miss Jenn needs chocolates for Valentine's Day with the little symbol on there. Miss Jenn needs to be all cozy in her rose printed nightgown. Miss Jenn needs her little crown and her little scepter. Miss Jenn needs her comfy recliner by the river. You get the point across, though. This is not reacting. This is responding. This is loving yourself enough to hold back. Yeah, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like it's your problem. It seems like you're just like, nope. I'm living, I'm doing good for me. I feel bad that I got to put a boundary up with you, but I got to love me. Look, there you are. You got your own ish together, and whatever somebody else is, whatever this is, you're like, nope, I'm not, no thanks. I'm going to put up my boundary now, and I feel sad about it. I don't want to, but I got to love me. I feel a little sad. I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through, but I love me, and here I am in my little rose empress gown. I've got a rose empress gown too. Girl, I look fabulous in that fucking thing. Let me tell you, it matches my beard all day long. Jojo got the jokes, huh? Anyway, you're doing you. You're taking care of you. You're in your empress energy. And here it comes. Somebody's going to be apologizing for whatever this issue is. You get some emotional offer, some apology. And then all of a sudden, something is seen as equal give and take. And it's stability. But you need to maintain your stability. You got the Page of Cups there. You got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling some ish. And that's when you're like, nope. because you want to be stable. You're not going to be breadcrumbed. You're not going to put up with any bullshit. You're the Empress. You're going to maintain your self-love, self-emotional independence. You feel bad for them. I mean, here's a nice card. This is apparently how you spell B-O-O-H-O-O. Boo-hoo. All right. Good to see you. And you're holding back because you're the Empress. This is, again, not reacting. This is responding. And after that, that's when the pages come in. And it's because of some kind of lies or deception or bullshit. But you're not tolerating it. Things are going to be equal. They're going to be fair. You're going to be solid. You're going to be stable. Might take them a little time. They'll get there. Well, somebody's going to try to bring you drama, and you're not having it. They will, as you take care of Jean, take care of Jean, take care of Jean, take care of Jean, then that's when somebody says, oh, I wasn't very good to Jean. I need to go to Jean with something else because I was a butthole. I need to be fair to Miss Jean. Miss Jean ain't going to put up with that ish. It might take them a minute. Knight of Pentacles. But they will come forward. That's what I got for you, Miss Jean. There's some kind of... I don't know that it's really even going to bother you that much. I think it's just one of those things where... It's one of those situations where you are going to have to put up... You're going to have to get into your... King of Swords mode. It has something to do with money or your family or your stability or your job or, you know, something like that. So, it is what it is. Just make sure that you're maintaining your boundaries with people. Somebody brings you drama, you know, tell them they're number one. Send them a bird of love. You're very welcome, Miss Jean. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. All right. And the last on the list is Miss Theresa. How are you doing, boo-boo? Theresa B. What did we... Let's see. Where's yours? Where you were on PayPal, I believe. Give me the... Hold on. PayPal's dumb. Always having to send the codes. I've gone through like 5 codes since I've been on this live. All right. Oh, hang on. I hate codes. Don't worry, there's no weird questions here. Questions are questions. Okay. That's not a weird question at all. That's actually the perfect kind of question for what I do. Not strange at all. Okay. So what's, you know what? Being called for the Oracle. Card number 50. No place like home. Let's get into the tarot and see what it says. Okay, let's see. I'll read you what that card says. I'll read what the book says in just a second. Let me get the tarot out. Wow. Okay. First, let's read from that book. Get my little glasses out here so I can see properly. No place like home. Authenticity. Coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, quote unquote, being comfortable in your own skin. The Oracle's message, home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals, This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You know you hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as an observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here, in the house of your spirit and spirit. I don't think that would apply. This is about you being you. It's also about money. There's some kind of opportunity. You know, again, the 10 of Pentacles is, it's family, it's home, it's all the money. I mean, it is generational wealth. It's having, you know, the wife, husband, the home, the white picket fence, 2 cars in the garage, probably an extra car. All the things, a vacation home, you know, it's everything, but it's mainly about family. It's about home. And with you getting that card, no place like home. You go from the 10 of Pentacles to the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith and trusting in the universe. If you look in this card, this person is doing a trust fall into this pond because the universe, see the sacred geometry down there? The universe has got this person's back. You had the key to do that, Miss Theresa. There's something about that area. Now, you need to look at all of your options. Maybe you want to change career. Maybe there's something going on in your life where you're not exactly that happy. What's happening back at the old place? What's happening back there that could be different than what you've got going on where you are? You really need to look at all of your different options. So look at the options there. Maybe possibly living there. I don't know what your situation is, but this is saying to take a leap of faith and really look at your options and what's happening back. What's happening back home at the old home? What's happening in the western side of the state? Closer to the sea. You need to look at all of your different options there and call judgment on it. See how in this judgment, you see how there's this girl and she's just surrendering to spirit here. And this girl is just aching for that. She's kind of letting this go. It's like dreaming of the possibilities of what could be. If you're seeing that in the license plates, you're seeing references to that place. Well, then there you are. Judgment is a card of Libra, but it's also a card of Scorpio. You're fighting with yourself about this, and you're kind of brokenhearted about it. Queen of Swords. One thing a Queen of Swords will not hesitate to do is take action. The swords are actions, thoughts. You want to put your toesies back into the Pacific Ocean? Go do it. Where you are, you're kind of battling yourself with this, and you're feeling a little brokenhearted because everybody's gone. You're the wounded warrior. Yet back on the other side, you be getting victory, you be doing whatever. So, and I'm not saying just jump haphazardly. Research it. Look, you've got options. Look at those options. Like, really look at those options. What are the jobs? What are the, what is the area like? What does the real estate market look like? What are the rental prices in that area? Who lives where? If you moved, would you feel closer to this person or that person? Would this make you happy? Would that make you happy? Again, this all comes back to your preferences. So if you feel alone, financially you might be scared to do this, but the universe, you see how you got the 10 of Pentacles here, right? See how they look the same? Got all the dots. Got all the dots. And the yellow always means good fortune. You're covered in good fortune right now. You got luck on your side. The universe has got your back. Take a look. Really see what your options are. I don't have the page of swords here. No, I think you're above that. You've broken your heart by being where you're at, and you know it. Your soul is aching for something else. That other place. Stop fighting yourself about it. You're where you're at. You're chasing. You're. You know, there's all these other people, and you're kind of just doing it. Fuck that. You're actually broken-hearted about it. You're Queen of Swords. You've been through it. Go after your victory. Change the situation. Transform the situation. Go where things are equal. Go where you get the love, where you got family, where you got friends. Go where you know, go where you don't feel alone. Finances, yeah. That's fear. Financial fear. Yeah, reminds me of the beach and sandcastles too. It's because it's on a beach. If you look in the background, yeah, he's on a beach. This is where the universe is asking you to trust. You got to go with the flow. Look at the options. Look at what's happening in the western side of the state, where to live, what the jobs are. Like, do a serious, deep inquiry. Don't put on rose-colored glasses about it. Seriously look into it. Okay, well, if you lost everything, then you have nothing to lose. Take a leap of faith. That's what's waiting you. All the happiness, all the good, money. And you know why? Because there's no place like home. And right now, you're sitting there in a place, you're surrounded by nothing. You want to go where you're surrounded by something. There's no place like home. What this is telling you is to explore the options of that. Really look into it. Because you would obviously be happier where you were, and your heart is screaming this. If you're seeing other signs, if you're seeing tags or whatever, there's plenty of tags up in Washington. There's tags all over the place. There's tags from every part of Washington that pass by you every day. But you happen to key in on those ones from your hometown. That's you, your subconscious, your universe. You are the universe. You're manifesting this. You want home. You want happiness. You want stability. You want equal give and take. You want friends and family around. So take a serious look at the options and go get it. Again, don't be naive or stupid about it. I'm not saying just walk off a ledge, but what can you do? Where can you apply for a job there? How much money would you need to save up to make the move? Where are the places that you can live? You know, look at the options. You're free. You're free to move about the country, baby. Go do some Theresa B things. You got this. Do what your heart wants. Do what makes you happy. And if, you think, if that's creeping up in your mind, it's worth it to you to at least explore the possibility of it and look at the options that are. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I mean, there's all kinds of different, jobs available. But driving a school bus, yeah, there's schools all over the place. So, you know what your heart's calling you to do. Your heart felt called to, buy a question about it. Thank you, by the way. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, if it's getting to you that much, then you need to trust the universe. And apparently there's 10 of Pentacles sitting there for you. So there's a new home. There's new good. And it would make you much, much happier. So look into it. And thank you very much for your question. Thank you, everybody, for your donations. Thank you for asking your questions. Thank you for your patronage. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to leave it there right now. I might pop back on later on this evening, but I will probably just leave it until tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I will have the daily Mojo Tarot Cup of Joe. That is scheduled for 9:30 Central Time. It'll be 7:30 out there on the West Coast. I know Mountain Girl was giving me the business for that. But it usually lasts a couple hours. Hopefully she'll wake up. She is a bartender, so she's up pretty late. I might push it back to 10 just to placate her. But so tomorrow morning I will have the Mojo Tarot Cup of Joe reading. Please join me for that. And tomorrow evening, I think tomorrow evening might be a good time. I might jump back on tomorrow night and answer a few more questions for people. So thank you all. Thank you. I really do appreciate your donations and your kindness. Hopefully I've helped answer some questions and brought you some clarity, peace, and joy, and a couple of giggles in the process. I do greatly appreciate it. So Theresa B, Stephen Taylor, Shishu, Jean, I know Newbie Me was here. Everybody who was in chat, everybody who watches the channel, thank you all so much. I really do greatly appreciate it. If you would like a full-on personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box and email me at themojotarot@gmail.com, and we will get you set up with a private read. That's all I have for now. Please take care of yourselves and have an amazing Saturday. I thank you all. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're doing this for other tarot readers and other content providers as well. Please, take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now. Love. Peace, baby. Love you too, Shishu. I'll show you what these magical fingers can do later. Y'all take care, kids.